Has definitely seen better days, guys. The pandemic has turned the theater district into a ghost town, and it's under construction to boot. But there's an artist who's bringing back some beauty to the State Theater, and our TCL photographer Drew Shingen introduces us to Reggie LeFlore.
There you go. Even before COVID-19 hit, Hennepin was, pretty torn up, with a lot of things around here. Yeah, it's just good to see public art kind of utilize, a form of positive energy. Public art, people take it in a number of different ways, and I know for me, the opportunity to just paint on something large scale is pretty great. But also being able to share my stories and my experiences with other people, especially up and down Hennepin. There's all kinds of different types of folks that come up and down this place. Yeah, it's just good to be a part of history, I guess, and really just doing what I can as a Black creative in the Twin Cities, because it is very, very supportive here. Got a fat cap that I'm using to cover some of the bigger spaces. I use the stock cap that comes with these spray cans just to do kind of the outline. So I'm painting 3 portraits of some characters that I'm writing about for a short story that I'm putting together called The Overseer. It's a project that I've been working on since high school, and I've just been on and off, kind of piecing little elements and things together. And yeah, I figured that this was the best year to kind of bring all this stuff out. I got a platform to put these projects together, and here I am. So I have these 2 characters that are painted. Well, one's painted behind me, the other one's going to be on this side. And then I'll have a kid that'll be thrown on this other panel. My primary form of work is using, spray cans, stencils, acrylic paint markers. A lot of that stuff comes from this culture of street art, urban art. Some folks call it graffiti culture, but I'm not a graffiti artist. I'm just someone that appreciates the culture and the environments that are surrounded with that. One of my plans and really a dream of mine was to, create a series of my own stories and create my own mythology and whatnot. And street art culture and urban art culture really helps amplify that. So I'm originally from Omaha, and I got a lot of experiences with local muralists and street artists from my hometown. They sort of put me onto this culture of street art and graffiti, and early on you learn about your basic people, Shepard Fairys and Banksys and stuff, but then you realize how more expansive it is beyond kind of the mainstream stuff that you see in documentaries and things. And so my goal with my existing work is to do something that reflects the communities, and something that is part of the community in a way, and it's more than just me painting a pretty picture. There's collaborative efforts that go on with it as well. My hope is to just be another artist that's adding to that progressive sort of feeling here in the Twin Cities.
Oh my gosh,
Right.
I'm mesmerized by him. And I love hearing about the process and his inspiration and where it all comes together. Artists
cool.
fascinate me. They're amazing people.
And you could see him looking at his phone. I guess he had just the little.
He did his small mock-up there, and then he translated it to the big.
It's very cool. I miss downtown. It's a good reason to kind of drive through downtown and see what's going there. It's been so long. Hey, by the way, Reggie plans to be finished with that project by July 3rd.
Okay.
So that's coming up.
So cruise down and look for it and be like, hey, I know that guy. That's Reggie. That's my Twin Cities Live pal.
Yeah.
Every day we